Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaner. Sorry, my Prada's at the cleaner, along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip flops. You pretentious bag.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Facebook.
Zuckerberg. Mark. It's like a Pokemon. Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Oh, okay. So let's open it up. We got some personal news. We got to talk about a couple of things. Obviously.
Well, we didn't do. Oh, was that the intro?
That was the intro. That was the intro.
I thought that was just our practice.
No, that's the intro. But yeah, obviously, the people in the group chat, our Mormon friends, they know what happened. We had a bit of a falling out for about 20 minutes. We had a little disagreement about how much of the podcast each one of us owns.
I'm not coming back for half. I'm coming back for everything.
And he left with 30%.
And I left with 30%. Just like real life.
Just like real life.
Thank you, Eduardo Saverin.
Yes. Yeah, so we have officially decided 70-30 the split in the podcast. So that happened. It was a very funny interaction. Nobody at home would get it, unfortunately. None of the YouTube audience, so we're not going to talk about the bit
and now it's immortalized in video, so Dylan can't take it back later.
70-30. Oh, I can take it back later, baby. I can take it back.
I can take it back later.
Hey, listen.
All right.
Listen. AI. Solver of all problems.
This wouldn't hold up in court, pal.
Okay. On the other news, this one's for more so the Mormon friends at home. I got a new computer. I got a little hand-me-down from my dad. It's infinitely better than my previous one. And Mateo,
slightly better than his previous one.
It's a lot better than my previous one in every way, shape,
a little bit better than his previous one.
There's no way in which it is not better than my previous. It's just a increase. God.
You see, I said the last one was like Godzilla doing the thing. That one had the blast come out.
I was gonna say that was more like a Ruptor.
Oh yeah, no, that was a straight up bubbling volcano. I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth a little.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, this is what happens when you like wake up, don't eat anything, take your medicine, drink Coke.
Oh my god, you need to eat food. God damn it.
I had Burger King last night. Sucks. I hate Burger King.
Yeah, no. Also, I'm sure as you can see, there's a little bit of a change up of scenery for both of us. I don't know if it was that obvious.
What you're talking about, Dylan. I didn't change anything.
You right.
My room's exactly the same. It actually is kind of funny because like the angle of my computer's at is basically just a flip of what it was before.
Yeah, it's really funny to me. It is really good. But yeah, change of scenery. I moved the computer out of my closet, so now I'm out in my room. You can see the state of my room. It's a mess at the moment.
Came out of the closet.
It's a mess at the moment. I apologize.
Yeah, real messy. Real messy.
Yeah. And then finally, Mateo, I need to scold you for a minute. I'm very upset. About a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, maybe, I was talking to Mateo about what I want to be for Halloween. You know, I had two choices.
Okay.
Alan Wake or Kratos from God of War. And you know what Mateo said to me about Kratos from God of War?
I said you can't be a dark-skinned man, Dylan.
And you know what? And you know what Amazon Prime said? Boom, that's your new Kratos.
Yeah, but he's like an actor. He gets a pass. Listen,
Halloween!
Robert Downey Jr. got a pass for Tropic Thunder. You could not do that same thing, Dylan.
Okay. Counter argument.
Dylan, you're missing the point here.
Two white men.
You need to be. But that was so good. That
was good. Yeah. So Mateo, I'm gonna be Kratos for Halloween, and I'm gonna be pre-godhood Kratos.
Oh come on! Just do Alan Wake.
I'm gonna be child abandonment Kratos. On the news of Kratos, God of War trilogy remake got announced. That's a pretty big thing. They don't care, but I thought I wanted to mention that because it's big for me.
Wait, how are you gonna do Kratos with the beard? Old Kratos, or sorry, young Kratos.
I'm not gonna do young Kratos. I want to be old.
I thought
Kratos.
you said you were doing young Kratos.
No, I was a racist joke. Okay,
What version of Kratos are you doing then?
Old Man Kratos,
From
God of War,
God of War
2018.
4?
Yeah, 4 and Ragnarok.
All right.
Did you really think I was gonna be young Kratos? Did you think I was
A
gonna
little
be?
bit,
Did
yeah.
you really
I
think I was
did
gonna
kind of
go
think
for
you were.
Black
I did kind of think
Kratos?
you were gonna be God of War 1 Kratos.
Why? I haven't even played the games. I've only played 4 and Ragnarok.
I just thought you had that like racist bone in your body.
No! What? Anyway, cool. We got a lot of news. Some specifically some really ridiculous news. The first bit of news, I'll talk about this one too.
Can we like blitz through the politics stuff?
We'll blitz through a couple of the politics stuff.
Except for one, except for the Pam Bondi
The
stuff. 'cause
Pam
that
Bondi stuff.
is
I want to talk
You
about
see, that's
that.
not even politics stuff. That's just funny. That's just funny.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. We're gonna blitz through this one though. Trump posted a racist video depicting Michelle and Barack Obama as apes. And I mean, he just copy pasted their faces onto like actual ape bodies. It was really, really bad. They were making monkey noises and just being, it's just so racist.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like straight up racist.
It was just
like
racist.
It was just like actual racism.
Yeah, it was legitimate racism. And then he
like
deleted.
not like political racism, but like I don't even think it was like intentioned to be that. But then again, it's got to go through like several PR teams before it even reaches
Yeah, so
a social media. So like they really dropped the ball on that one.
they really did. They did end up deleting the post from his Twitter, and then his response to posting that was, I am the least racist president there's ever been. I walked into a room of presidents and I said, man, I am so not racist, so much less racist than the rest of them.
I had a black friend in high school.
I had a black friend in high school.
Meanwhile in Congress, meanwhile at the League of Super Friends, so there's a hearing for the Jeffrey Epstein file release.
Yeah, it's
the government's basically being super sued.
It's basically
they're basically being sued by the families for releasing the victims' names, which they weren't supposed to do.
Mhm.
Those were supposed to be redacted. Not releasing the pedophiles' names.
Mhm.
Not taking any action on that, and not releasing the full files.
Mhm.
So like the government's basically being ultra sued by the families.
Right.
And Pam Bondi is the attorney general. Not to go into anything political here, but Pam Bondi had the single worst time on the stand of any trial I've ever seen. Like the closest I could equate it to is Amber Heard case, and at least Amber Heard had like an attorney telling her what to do. Pam Bondi got up on the podium, lied, and was proven wrong several times, and then proceeded to talk about the GOP and Dow Jones Industrial.
Oh my god, dude! I cannot.
The stock market's up 50%.
I literally.
Donald Trump, greatest president of all time.
I cannot express this enough. She was legitimately like middle school mean girling the whole of Congress. She brought a huge file, not with information on to debate the congressman, of roasts. She brought a fucking burn book to a Department of Justice hearing. There are several pictures you can see like of her like insults she wrote for every congressman. It's horrible.
And what makes it funny too is like the very beginning of the trial, she's like, what are we even still talking about Epstein for? Like, there's so many other issues we could be talking about. Ma'am, you were at a hearing about Jeffrey Epstein. That's like going to a murder trial and being like, there are kids starving in Africa. Why are we worried about the murderer?
That's
like, ma'am, you are making the perfectly wrong argument at the perfectly wrong time. It's hilarious. And then she proceeds to talk about the stock market for the entire 45 minutes she's on the stand.
Dude, it's so bad. I want to talk about some of the highlights.
It's actually like an art masterclass.
Yes.
I mean, oh my god. The one last thing I want to say is the stock market goes up when the economy goes down because of inflation. So the stock market's rising because of inflation.
It's oh my god. All right, I want to talk about some of the highlights. The very first of which, while one of the senators or one of the congressmen is talking to her, she just randomly in the middle of his speech or whatever says, "This guy has Trump derangement syndrome." Just completely
that
unprompted.
mean?
It's a weird thing that people have made up. I can't even describe it. Oh, one sec. I need to skip through. I sent so many reels of this whole thing in the group chat to document them all because it was so funny. She talks about the stock market.
It's like genuinely comedic.
Yeah. Okay, one second. At one point, like in the middle of the trial, when everybody's dogging on her for being bad at her job, she said, "You guys hurt Trump's feelings. You guys hurt when you tried to impeach him in 2016.
When
you
are
hurt his
you
feelings.
gonna apologize
When
to
are you
Donald
going
Trump?
to apologize? Like, like politics aside, what are we talking about here? Like, legitimately,
Like, it's about Epstein. She's she's telling like the court to apologize to Donald Trump. When, keep in mind, this is about Epstein. A, B, Donald Trump hasn't even been mentioned up to this point.
oh my goodness, it is. She's just like the whole thing was her deflecting questions, completely ignoring, mean girling people in a horrible way. At one point, she's arguing with one of the senators, and she's like, she said that she was anti-Semitic, and that senator or congressman had a grandfather who died in the Holocaust. She is Jewish, so she called the Jewish woman anti-Semitic. Like,
Oh, by the way, she's telling the Congress and the Supreme Court, who are notoriously Republican right now, that they're Dems because they're going after the Epstein stuff.
Oh my god.
Concrete evidence of disgusting criminality revealed in the Epstein files. So I really have just one question for you. How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even investigating?
This is Bondi now.
You showed it. I find it.
How many have you indicted?
Excuse me. I'm going to answer the question.
Answer my question.
No, I'm going to answer the question the way I want to answer the question.
No,
your
you're going to answer the question the way I asked it.
Chairman Jordan, I'm not going to get in the gutter with these people. I'm going to answer the question.
How many have you indicted?
Again, the time belongs to
claiming my time.
The time belongs.
I think it's very interesting.
my time.
I think it's very interesting.
You can
when
reclaim
he
your
talks
time.
about they indicted, the president said they indicted him twice.
Mr. Chairman, please stop the clock and restore his time.
Okay, here we go.
Committee will be in order. The time belongs to the gentleman from
This is half of this hearing, by the way.
When you ask a question,
This is her entire 45 minutes, by the way.
Half of the hearing is literally them making points against her, and she's like talking over them.
They don't like the answer, Chairman,
My time.
because it's honest.
Who is she complaining to? Who is she talking to? Where does she think she is?
I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows where she is.
Not on our time. No way. And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, oh, I did tell you because
She's the Attorney General of the United States, by the way.
Committee will be in order. I should get back
And she was Attorney General for Florida for like 8 years.
45 seconds.
okay. I will
And admittedly,
timing right now.
I think
All right.
some of the stuff the Democrats here says is
How many
stupid.
of Epstein's co-conspirators has she
But-
indicted is 0. You have been the Attorney General for a whole year, and your DOJ fired the lead prosecutor of this case, sat on evidence this entire time, and claimed falsely last July that there were no more leads. It took an act of Congress for you to finally release part of the Epstein files, and when you did, you included personal information about the victims while protecting the names of abusers.
Time of the gentleman
None of
has
the perpetrators
expired.
were brought to justice, but enormous resources
Time
were
of the
dedicated to
gentleman has
pursuing Trump's
expired,
enemies.
and
It's
obviously
clear that under your leadership,
So
the
bad.
Department
It's
of
so
Justice
Expired!
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 Donald Trump. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
May I answer?
I think our next questioner, Madam Attorney General, is going to give you time to respond to
Thank you, Chairman.
all kinds of things. So we will turn to the gentleman from Texas for 5 minutes.
All
Ms.
right.
Bondi, you go right ahead. I'm over here.
Hold up. I just wanted to get
yours.
to talking about the Dow.
Thank you. First, he brought up the president saying they indicted me twice. They sure did. They tried to impeach him twice. And you, Mr. Nadler, were one of the leads on the impeachment. I was on the other side. I lived that with you. During impeachment, you said the president conspired, sought foreign interference in the 2016 election. Robert Mueller found no evidence, none, of foreign interference in 2016. Have you apologized to President Trump? Have
There you go. There you go.
apologized to President Trump, all of you who participated in those impeachment hearings against Donald Trump? You all should be apologizing. You sit here and you attack the president, and
It's
I am
about
not
the
going to
Epstein
do that. I'm
files.
not going
It's not
to
attacking the
do that.
president.
You know, all they want to do, all the American people need to know this. They are talking about Epstein today. This has been around since the Obama administration. This
I'm just gonna
administration
two times
released
speed
over
this.
3 million pages of documents, over 3 million, and Donald Trump signed that law to release all of those documents. He is the most transparent president in the nation's history. And none of them asked Merrick Garland over the last 4 years one word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why? Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over $50,000.
$50,000.
I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin.
All right, admittedly,
That was
that
a,
is
that
a
was-
fire line.
that is the only
no.
the only good line she drops throughout that. The only good retort to anything that's said against her is, "I heard you're pretty good at stock trading," and that's it. That's the one when
No,
she has.
genuinely, but like, oh god, calling him out mid rant for being like an insider trader is hilarious.
Yeah,
I think Loki she cooked with that one.
that was good. That was good. I want to go over a couple more things that she did because it's just so funny. At one point, one of the congressmen, they had everyone who was affected by Epstein, who had their names revealed, like, or just tried to reach out to, like, get evidence on him or be a witness in some sort of court or case against him. He had them all stand up and raise their hand if they reached out to the FBI and got nothing in return. And it was like 30 people in that room alone stood up, raised their hand.
Damn.
Yeah. I sent the clip in the group chat. It's this one right here. I'm gonna skip to like the end, but like, look at that is just from the people behind her, I believe. There's like 5, actually I think it's like 10 or so. You can't see because they're all wearing. But yeah, like they all stand up, they all raise their hands. So many of them were ignored, and so many of them, and he even asked, like, would you still go to them, like, to give your testimony? And they all said yes. Like, they were actively ignored, and they're still willing to give their testimonies.
Thank you, FBI.
Yeah. At one point, another congresswoman was trying to argue with Pam Bondi, and she calls her the secretary of whatever she's the charge of or whatever. A Department of Justice, the secretary of the Department of Justice, and Pam Bondi's like, I'm the attorney general, and she said, sorry, I didn't realize. Like, oh, fantastic insults.
I would say that's bars, but that's kind of like middle school insult.
Yeah, but like, she's acting like a middle schooler, so it fits. Punishment fits the crime.
Arguing with all of Congress is kind of
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like, it's
certainly something.
yeah. At another point, I had a thought and then it escaped me. At another point, one of the congressmen was done roasting, or like, not roasting, scolding her for being bad at her job. And he's like, okay, I don't have anything else to say. I know you're not going to answer any of my questions. So I'm going to put up I have a little placard here. I'm going to write on the back of it the score of all the insults you have on me in your burn book. And she was silent, dead silent. He was like, I'm waiting.
Yeah, no,
insult
they
me.
started like rating her roast.
Yeah. And,
And like,
oh my
oh
god.
my god, oh my god.
Oh, let me see.
Oh. Keep in mind, this is basically like the government's lawyer.
Okay, wait.
That's
For
who
senior
Pam Bondi
officials
is
in the
supposed to
Trump
be.
administration. This is not a game, Secretary.
I'm Attorney General.
My apologies, I couldn't tell.
Oh, it's so good. There's so much. And then obviously, like I said, photos of it are going out everywhere. It's just like, one of them is literally just saying, you're a hypocrite. Like, legitimately, just bar for bar, you are a hypocrite. Like, oh no, a hypocrite versus the one protecting
Real roasty
pedophiles.
toasty there. Who got me really
Ooh.
at the edge of my tippy toes.
Oh, you got the bell.
All right, let's keep this ball rolling though.
No, I want to do 2 more things about this.
It's funny though. Really quickly, if I can just say this, our
Yeah.
notes are: Pam Bondi lies under oath during Epstein file hearing. Pam Bondi is high key screwed. Oh my god, the hearing was so awful.
It was so bad, dude. It might be one of the worst in our country's history. It was so bad. But okay, two more things before we move on from Pam Bondi. One, at one point, one of the congressmen is telling her how bad of a job they did at centering the files. There's a whole page of just of one of the lawyers, and then all of the victim or most of the victim names. Only the lawyer's name was censored. Every
Yeah,
victim
they
name
really
on that
screwed
page.
the victims.
They really did, and people think they were trying to like fear monger the victims by releasing them because these victims they got death
What
threats.
what
they got
it was is
harassed.
they were basically doxing the victims.
They were like legitimately. It felt malicious. Like it was absolutely disgusting. But that's just like a baseline of what happened there. That's just some of the embarrassing moments from Pam Bondi. At the very end, though, when it was all said and done, Trump did retweet. Oh my God, retreat! I can't speak. Trump did tweet in response to the whole thing that he was proud of what Pam Bondi did on that stand.
Oh, I'm so proud of what Pam Bondi did on that stand.
Let me just read the first couple of sentences. Attorney General Pam Bondi, under intense fire from Trump deranged radical left lunatics, was fantastic at yesterday's hearing on the never-ending saga of Jeffrey Epstein, where the one thing that has been proven conclusively, much to their chagrin, was that President Donald J. Trump has been 100% exonerated from their ridiculous Russia type charges. That's the first sentence, and I'm not like, oh, you can't even see. That's great. He says Russia 3 times to describe something. So yeah, he basically said that was a good job. And this whole time, I wish I could show like the full thing or somehow give you guys the whole thing. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you can obviously look it up for yourself. And those of you who are Mormon, you can't watch that at all.
I just broke my desk, Dylan.
What do you mean you broke your desk?
I mean, I broke my desk.
How did you break your desk?
You can keep going on with the podcast. I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pam Bondi stuff. Very legitimately one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen from someone in government, and that's saying a lot. We've had some very embarrassing people in the government. To keep the Epstein train going, schools across the country are starting to cancel school photos because the person in charge of the company, like the biggest company who does most of the school photos, was mentioned in the Epstein files several times. By the way, he was mentioned several times in the Epstein files. So I'm not laughing at the Epstein files, I swear. So the schools are starting to cancel school photos. Something else to mention that I passed over an accident. Trump is mentioned over 1 million times in the files. In the uncensored version of the files, he's mentioned over 1 million times, and he says he's conclusively innocent from this. So yeah, that's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna skip the ICE stuff just because it's not actually that important. And we talked about Pam Bondi for so long. Is that cool?
What's up?
Let's skip.
During the thing, the base snapped,
I heard
taking
it.
off a part of my desk with it.
I heard. I'm gonna bass boost to pretend like it was your fart. And we're back from the technical difficulties.
No more bass boosted parts.
So-
all right, guys. All right.
So Mateo has a topic
So,
that he looks like to talk
As
about.
you guys know, there's one thing that happens every 4 years. Dylan gets his period. But besides that,
My period?
dude, period. But besides that, the Olympics happen. And you see it alternates between winter and summer Olympics, which I'm sure you guys already know.
Mhm.
This year it's the Winter Olympics, right? Which means you get those like sled races with the really caked up people. And it's just like, slow down. But we go to slow down. Gas pedal.
What are you seeing?
Hold on. Grasp the wall. Wiggle like you're trying to make your fall off. Slow down. Gas pedal.
What in the crunk?
Anyways, you get those really caked up sledders, you get feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, Jamaica, it's bobsled time. Love Cool Runnings. but you also get the ski jumpers. So this year there's been a wee bit of a scandal. Ooh. I know how much we all care about the Olympics here. But trust me, this one's good. So a study last Winter Olympics yeah, happened, and it was determining how much the length of the groin area of skiers' suits affected the glide they get when jumping.
This is a
And it's
real
found
thing.
that a single, I think it's like 8 centimeters equal, or like, I think it's like actually like 4 centimeters equals 8 feet of extra distance. Just like 8 centimeters of extra clothing. Like that's ridiculous to get that much more distance. So this year they finally got to test that theory because Winter Olympic skiers have been injecting their penises with acid to make them bigger so that they can get bigger suits and fly further. And it's working. That's the
It's
part
so
nobody
dumb.
mentions. It's a huge
so
scandal because it worked.
dumb. And
They injected their wieners with acid to glide a little bit further.
I want to explain specifically what acid they're injecting into their penises. It is hyaluronic acid, a naturally occurring moisture blending or binding sugar molecule found in skin, joints, and connective tissue that hydrates, lubricates, and maintains elasticity. This is the stuff that CeraVe uses in their shampoo. Like,
Yeah, it's like injecting shampoo or soap straight into your manhood.
your coin purse.
So we don't know how impotent these skiers are gonna be after this, but I'm assuming pretty.
How impotent! Just you're celebrating. You know, just imagine you're done with the Olympics. You injected so much acid into your penis. You're flying like Superman.
Yeah, imagine you
win the
turn
gold
36 and you're too old to compete in the Olympics,
No, but just,
and you got to deal with being like impotent acid penis for the rest of your life.
no, but just imagine like you're celebrating. You're going. You find a girl that's like really hot, and she's like, "Man, I can't believe you just won the Olympics." And you head back to like your hotel room, and she's like, "Hey there, Winter Olympic skier. Do you need a condom?" No, I have acid in my penis. Speaking of condoms, on top of the
That was
the
a
whole-
good one. That was a
Thank you,
good one.
thank you,
know,
thank you,
I
thank
was
you.
I was initially gonna diss on it, but I actually it grew on me as you said it.
Thank you. On top of the fact
Just
that,
like condoms.
adding on to the fact that skiers are injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid, the Winter Olympics has a shortage of condoms. Now, every year, to my knowledge, or every 4 years
So
when the Olympics
really
happens.
quickly
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Dylan, the viewer might be asking, what the hell does the Olympics have to do with condoms? This is like connecting grinder usage rates every time there's a far right meeting.
I knew exactly where that was going.
Anyways, you take it away. You take it away. Explain where the condom usage is coming from.
So, to my knowledge, because of the Olympics, every 4 years, specifically Winter Olympics, they give out free condoms to those who are trying to, I guess, celebrate the Olympics occurring or stuff like that.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
And
Jarrett will like that Earth, Wind, and Fire.
yeah. This year they are having a shortage of condoms as they blew through 10,000 in just a day. I think it was legitimately like 12 hours. They blew through like 10,000 condoms and they were out. Now,
My bad, guys.
now it's even an even more insane statistic. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I saved the post about it on Instagram. The previous Winter Olympics gave out 300,000. Also, I was wrong. It's 10,000 condoms in 3 days, but 300,000 in prior Winter Olympics. So they were just like, okay, we've given out 300,000. Let's only get ourselves like 10,000 this time around. So it is absolutely insane. They're in a condom shortage within a matter of days.
Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but if I'm going to the Olympics, I don't think I'm too keen on getting my free condom.
Hey,
That being said,
Wait,
if
no.
other people got a free condom and I didn't get one, that's what would tick me off.
and this is a real quote that an Italian news reporter said. They promised us more will arrive, but who knows when? It sounds like Gondor calling for the rest of Middle Earth to save them. Like it's the funniest ever. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so funny, man. Oh my lord. So yeah, that's happening at the Winter Olympics. Is apparently just as crazy as the rest of the world this year for some reason. Oh, but that's great. Speaking of the rest of the world.
Speaking of the Winter Olympics.
Oh, speaking of Winter
Sorry.
Olympics. Oh.
Not something like we put in the notes, but something I found cool
Mhm.
is the French ice skaters. They danced to "Around the World" by Daft Punk.
They did. My friend sent me a video of it. It was very cool.
I just thought it was cool.
That's
I thought it
very
was cool. Like, Daft Punk in the
mentioned,
Olympics.
Daft Punk's mentioned. Good for the Olympics. They're finally getting some good music in there.
Those foolish hooligans. Those Daft,
Daft
Punks.
Those Instant Crush.
Fragments of Time.
So, speaking of the rest of the world, though, let's get a little serious for a moment, all right? South Korea. So last episode we talked about the one Spanish doctor who's discovered a cure for pancreatic cancer in rats. So on top of the rest of the world, it's funny. There's a conspiracy theory going around, but I want to believe it off of just the merit that it's hilarious. Ever since we left the World Health Organization, cancer is starting to have been cured at a rapid rate. We've had pancreatic cancer, we've had liver cancer, kidney cancer, and I think testicular cancer have all started to develop cures at a rapid rate.
Ball cancer, Dylan. You're saved. They're bringing back your second testicle.
Oh my god. So one of these like medical miracles, I guess, is South Korea has developed, and I kid you not, Mason, I know you'll get this for sure, a honest to God, genuine Fortnite med mist. You spray it on a wound and it will seal it up immediately. I mean, it won't heal your skin, but it'll stop the bleeding, it'll stop the clotting. Like it'll basically just like you can be.
I gotta get me one of these med mists. All right.
Yeah, it is like a legitimate, honest to God med mist, and it's already being put out to like firefighters and stuff to get it testing, and to my knowledge, it is working flawlessly. So we are about to hit like Halo levels of sci-fi tech within the next few years. It's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it for medical stuff. Now we're on to the pop culture news. Mateo, would you like to start us off on this one?
No. All right, guys. Bad Bunny Super Bowl drama. I thought we already mentioned the Bad Bunny stuff.
No, because the Super Bowl happened on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I guess it happened the day after.
It happened the day after. Yeah.
Bad Bunny performed at the Super Bowl. At the same time, Charlie Kirk's foundation hosted their own Super Bowl halftime show, which got entirely botted views.
Yeah,
like people have done internet studies to track like internet usage for the show, and like nobody actually saw it. Like maybe like one person for every like 15,000 that was watching the Super Bowl saw it.
I'm trying to see if I can find a little bit more stuff on it, but yeah, it was also pointed out that the chat for the live stream was not moving. It was like stagnant for minutes at a time.
Yeah, nobody was watching it. Nobody's watching it.
The lead performer, the big seller for this event was Kid Rock, by the way.
I wanna kiss my fish, drive my car, cut my grass.
A quick fun fact about it, because I can't find the specific things I'm looking for. Over 761,000 toilets were flushed in New York City in the 15 minutes following the Super Bowl halftime show. So people were holding it. People were holding it. But the show was great.
The show was great.
It was fantastic.
A lot of people tried to hate on it, but I'd actually say it received like 6 times as much praise for the show as it did negativity. And like I thought it was going to be a lot more negative because it was sort of painted as like a culture war, that kind of thing. But it actually got like a really positive reception from everybody.
Because it was great. It was a
Like
fantastic
even
show.
the right liked the Super Bowl halftime show generally.
Yeah.
It just had a good message,
Mhm.
and like
Great production too. They built
I
full
I gotta say,
sets.
it's like top 2 best like dance performances at a Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So like I'd say set production wise, it's probably top 2. Where I think the only one that gives it a run for its money is the Weekend Super Bowl back in 2022 or 2021
It was after Blinding Lights, so I think 2021.
or 2022. I don't
Maybe
know.
I don't know.
But well, sorry, it was last year was Kendrick. That was 2025. There was Dr. Dre and Eminem. That was 2023. There's Rihanna.
2024.
I don't know.
Michael Jackson's still number 1.
But I thought it was a really good Super Bowl. Like it was a pretty good Super Bowl, and I was expecting to see a lot more hate after it. But actually, the reception online was great. People
Yeah.
really like the Bad Bunny Super Bowl.
Yeah, initially, by the way, I want to point out, I don't think we said it. A lot of people, specifically the right, were saying that they didn't want Bad Bunny to perform at all because he makes, Spanish music and he's not American, Puerto Rico born citizen. And if we remember for geography, Puerto Rico is technically a part of the U.S.
It's not technically a part of the U.S. It is a part of the U.S. It's a U.S. colony.
Well, yeah, technically part. It's not an official
Th-
state,
th-
but it's a
that's
colony,
like
yeah.
saying Alaska's technically not a part of the U.S.
Well,
A state and a colony aren't that much different.
right, but do we count
Except a colony doesn't get the same rights despite being property of the United States.
Yeah, but
So it's like essentially it's just like shafting them.
But yeah, people were like, Bad Bunny's not American when he is more American than the previous, I think, two of the previous five.
You know what? A lot of them who were saying that came out of the Super Bowl being like, "Oh, that was a pretty good Super Bowl."
It was like they had I can't stress this enough. They had a whole set in the center of the field where it's like tall cornfields. They had like little shops with like the Mateo pointed out the original Puerto Rican flag. Was it?
Yeah, with the teal instead of
With the teal instead of the blue. Like it was great. It was a great show. The music was good. Yeah, it was a great showing.
It was a good Super Bowl.
It was a good showing.
I enjoyed it. I didn't watch the rest of the Super Bowl. Mostly because it was the Patriots versus the Seahawks, and I hate the Patriots and I don't like the Seahawks.
And I just want I almost forgot. It was so good. Donald Trump was watching the Bad Bunny Super Bowl.
Yeah, Donald Trump, who put on the separate halftime show, or like who was sponsoring the separate halftime show.
Yeah, he was
by,
watching the Bad Bunny one.
TPUSA. Watched the Bad Bunny Super Bowl instead,
It
which
was
I just
so
thought I
good.
found funny.
It was great. It was great. Also, I almost said Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin.
What's it? Green Day. God damn. Green Day opened up the Super Bowl. And Trump, who famously went to one of their concerts a few years ago, said that he's anti-Green Day and he was going to boycott that as well. So yeah, that's the Super Bowl in a nutshell. Who won?
Did you hear that they censored some of what Green Day said though? Because they were like a little bit, they were like anti-ice during it, and they censored that part.
I thought they censored them saying F words. I thought they censored the
That
swears.
too, but I know they censored something that Billy Joel said.
I would not be
Like
surprised.
just said outside of a song.
I would not be surprised. Yeah, Super Bowl. It was pretty successful overall from what I've heard, from what I've seen. I only watched the Bad Bunny part. I also watched the Green Day part, but I didn't watch the actual Super Bowl because I don't care about sports.
They only played like 4 Green Day songs though, which kind of
Yeah, but they're an opening act. I it's not surprising to me.
yeah, I don't know. It's Green Day.
That's
you know.
true. That's
give
true.
Give me an hour-long concert. Give me death.
That's you know what? Fair enough.
Oh, at the same time, some guy keeps doing like keeps making this thing with his hands to me at work, and it I don't know what it is.
It's a heart. He's giving you a heart.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's weird. On the topic of news, or musical news, why can't I function?
Mateo. I don't think I have anything to do with either of these people.
Mason and Olivia, you guys are gonna like this. Babinos, or as I like to call him,
Baby, no money, no moolah, no cash.
I was gonna say big bitches, no zeros. He is touring with the Living Tombstone. So I don't care about the Bad Bunny No Monies.
I can't wait for Baby No Money to sing. I don't know a thing can
Leave my child behind. And then you have Iron Mouse going ba, 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 in the background or something.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I don't really care to talk about it any further.
Yeah.
Next piece of news before we move on to Marvel Rivals, because the new patch came out and I have stuff to say on it. Spider Noir trailer starring Nicolas Cage as Spider Noir. It dropped and it looks pretty good. For those of you who don't know, who I'm sure is none of them, the Vulture is apparently going to be one of the main villains of the show. And if you know about Spider Noir Vulture,
He's messed up, bro.
do you know Mateo? Do you want to tell him what he did? You want to tell him what he did?
No, you go for it.
I don't think. Do you not know what he did? Is that what you're looking up right now?
No, I'm looking up.
He ate
I want
Uncle
to
Ben.
remember who is directing
He ate Uncle Ben alive.
Spider Noir.
Vulture in the Spider
Yeah.
Noir series, or in the Spider Noir comics, ate Uncle Ben alive.
Yepers. The other thing about Spider Noir is it has been getting the trailer's been getting a little bit of backlash. Mostly because the guy for some reason the swinging looks so bad in it.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
The spider slinging looks terrible.
The Spider Man looked good. I mean,
Or
it's-
maybe I was seeing backlash for J.J. Watts' Spider-Man.
maybe I don't know.
I know. I thought the swing looked
I thought
really bad in the clips that I saw.
really. Were you watching colored or black and white? Because there's two
It
versions.
was-
There's a black and white version, and the colored version playing, like Werewolf by Night, and obviously
Why would you want to go see the color?
that's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with it being
It's
colored,
Spider
but
Noir.
black and white, yeah,
It's Spider
It's Spider
Noir.
yeah. But yeah, no, I'm definitely
It's in
watching
the
Black and
name.
Night. I'm also a huge Nick Cage
Black
guy.
and Night.
He's one of my favorite actors of all time. I'm very excited for it. Very excited.
Minor speech error. Get banished to the Shadow Realm.
But yeah, that came out. It looks good. I think it looks great. I thought the spider swinging looked good, especially for like a television budget. Obviously it's no Amazing Spider-Man, but it looked good. I thought it looked good.
Oh, is it a TV show? I
Yeah, it's a
thought it
TV
was
show.
movie.
No, it's a TV show. It's gonna be like an 8-part miniseries. Like it's on Amazon Prime. It's gonna be like Fallout. So
I say though, the costume looks freaking great.
it looks incredible. Incredible costume. I mean, let me see if I can pull up a picture of it real quick.
POV, Marvel does an accurate costume in freaking Spider Noir.
Here's what it looks like in black and white. Here's a backlit shot of it. Ignore the flickering of the lights. It looks so good. It looks great. It has so much aura to it. I'm very excited for the show. But yeah. Now time for the Marvel Rivals. Mateo, I don't know if you stop being so ADHD coded.
Adam Warlock can fly
Adam
now.
Warlock can fly.
They fly now. They fly now.
And it looks legitimate. They made it as stiff as possible when he flies, so it legitimately looks like the way he flies in Guardians 3. It's so good. Other than that, the patch is awful.
Yeah, I don't really care to talk about what's in the patch because it might change by the time they get back.
Sure, but I want to talk about it now.
Like,
So I wanna rant about it. What?
Oh, I miss the rain.
So the biggest things, right now, Gambit and Invisible Woman are like overwhelmingly the best characters in the game. They're like on
Well,
another level.
even compared to Gambit, and like Gambit's like
A whole
the
different
guy
level.
right
He
now.
he is the guy. No nerfs.
He is the. You're not the guy.
You're not the guy.
I'm the guy.
guy. Like he is the guy. He is the most
And
powerful
then
character in the game.
Elijah Wood walks out.
He's the strongest character in the game right now. No nerfs for him. Invisible Woman got a 2-second nerf to her repulsion thing. They go, oh. She's also one of the worst right now. Or she's one of the best characters in the game, one of the worst to face. Otherwise, they buffed 3 DPS ults. They lowered Wolverine's ult charge from 3,400 to 2,800. So it is like
By the way, Wolverine already gets his ult back fast because he
Really
just hits
fast.
tanks.
yeah, and
So,
also
like-
he's still a great character, like one of the best in the game in my opinion.
But what you're not talking about is probably the most egregious part of of the bunch, which is they added the new character for the half season.
Oh yeah, Elsa
which is
Bloodstone.
Elsa Bloodstone.
Mhm.
And when I tell you that this is probably the best character, like the best DPS in the game, like if you guys were to play right now, she would ruin the meta.
She does. She is running them. I would say she. I think a lot of people say she is
Like
running
like the second best DPS here is probably like Bucky,
them.
and Bucky's over here, Elsa's over here because Elsa's ability not only ignores CC immune characters, so Groot and Thing get CC'd by her,
And Monster Hulk.
and Monster Hulk, and it's like a drag ability, so it goes through, and she can call it back all the way back towards her.
Mm-hmm.
So like any area of effect ult is now useless.
Yeah, it is. She's
So, like,
insane.
Invisible, like she's the ultimate counter to Invisible Woman. She's a good counter to Gambit. She's a good
she's counter to
counter
everything.
to
Everything. She's
any
like
support, I would say, except for Luna.
she's
'cause
legitimately.
She still doesn't interrupt Luna's
Luna's.
anti CC on her ult.
Mhm.
But even then, like the thing moves fast enough for it to just straight up ignore it.
It's,
Like
it's
she's
crazy.
ridiculously good.
She is, and her kit as a whole, not just her ult. Her kit as a whole is insane. She's like she basically took what Blade did and does it good. Is essentially what
Yeah,
she is.
no. So imagine like Punisher's shotgun, but imagine that
Shoots-
long range, and you get it every time you use an ability.
and it shoots 2 shots instead of 1.
Well, no, that's her normal shotgun, but she's got the
Oh,
blunderbuss
the big
too.
one. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not a
I
blunderbuss.
forget what
That's
it's called.
it's a hunting. It's a specific type of hunting rifle. Punt
yeah,
gun.
no, I just
I think it's a punt
What?
gun. I think that's what's
oh,
called.
it's a not a punt gun. It's something like that though. You're close to the name of it.
Sure, it's called.
Elephant gun. Elephant gun.
I don't think is it an elephant gun?
It's an elephant gun. Yeah.
I found an image and it's like so zoomed out I can't read it. Well, nonetheless, it's a big gun. It's a big gun.
But it's like long range Punisher shotgun.
Yeah.
So it's like I've seen clips where it's like, oh, there's a thing that got who's CC immune by your CC ult, and it drags him right in and one shots him with a shotgun. And I'm
Yeah.
like, who designed this? Who designed this
Wong
character?
Wong. Same guys who didn't.
She also
nerf
has
Gambit.
probably like some of the best mobility in the game.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I didn't play her, but I did a little bit of like training mode to see what she's like. She's insane.
She's genuinely ridiculous. Like they've been on like a hot streak of releasing really sort of unhealthy meta characters, in my opinion.
all of them.
So
Except
like
for Blade.
the past 3 were Gambit, Deadpool.
Daredevil.
Well, sorry, just past 3.
Yeah, that's
Gambit,
past 3.
Deadpool, and well,
Rogue.
now it's Elsa.
Oh yeah. So I think out of all the post-launch heroes, we've had 3 that maybe 4 that aren't broken. I would say Thing, Angela, Rogue, and Blade are the only 4 that have released and that haven't been broken at some point.
Yeah, but even then, Angela's going through her meta right now.
No, Angela just finished her meta, I would say. She got banned a
or
lot.
Angela just finished her meta.
And she wasn't even like
Um,
meta defining. She was
But,
just a really
no,
well
but she was like A+ tier.
She was.
She sort of falls into the same category as Thor,
Mhm.
where they will probably never buff her enough to make her like top of the meta.
But she is still very strong. I think she's in the perfect place right now. She's strong, but she still
she's a
requires
really
intelligence.
well balanced character right now.
I agree.
But Thing definitely had his meta. Thing
definitely.
100%.
You're
Thing
right,
was
you're
the best
right.
character during dive meta.
I forgot. He was like 2.0. It was like 2.5 when I was playing him. Is when he was super.
It was
busted.
right when he got the haymaker knockdown. That's
Yeah.
like it's so over.
I
He's
forgot,
S
I
tier
forgot.
every single game.
You're right. And yet he didn't get banned over a lot of other people, which I find funny.
So like I'd say the only character that hasn't had their meta yet
is Blade.
is Blade. Yeah, no, Blade's just kind of shit.
Blade is like top
It's because
bottom
he
5
just
DPS.
he doesn't specialize in anything.
He doesn't.
Unfortunately,
He doesn't. He's really not good at anything.
The thing is, you want sustainability now, you go Deadpool.
Mhm. Yeah. But game aside, I know I've known about Elsa Bloodstone for the comics for a while. I don't even remember why. It might have been Werewolf by Night. It might have been longer than that.
Probably Werewolf by Night. That would make sense.
Maybe, but I've known about her for a while, but I never cared to look into her because I just didn't care. After Rivals, though, I watched like a breakdown of her history, and holy this woman is a crackpot. Like her
Yeah,
backstory is so depressing.
She's Marvel Constantine.
I mean, I don't know anything about Constantine. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, like this woman
I
was
mean, I'm a pretty
mega abused.
big Hellblazer fan.
Yeah,
So
but like this woman was hella abused by her father. The reason why she's a redhead originally when she released, she was blonde, and the reason why she's a redhead is because demon blood infested her scalp, and her father refused to let her clean it until it completely dyed her hair red. Like insane. And also, apparently, she's immune to reality warping. So
and she's a baddie.
She's a baddie, but like she legitimately remembers everything that happened in Secret Wars. Which the whole point of Secret Wars is that nobody's supposed to remember what happened in Secret Wars. So it's just like
It's a secret war.
you know, it's a universe reset, and she just remembers everything during and before the universe reset. So it's like this character whose whole gimmick is she shoots things with a gun and has a special stone is apparently beyond reality warping powers. So
Yeah, she's a fun character to add.
Mhm.
A little bit more niche than the other characters they've added so far.
Other
Like
than Angela.
they've pretty much stuck to the mainstream.
yeah,
But I'd say the only ones that have sort of, but even then, like Angela's a well-known character in Thor comics.
right.
Even like in her own sort of comics, I would not say Elsa Bloodstone's nearly as notable as like Angela is in the Thor continuity.
Probably not, but like actual mainstream. I would actually argue Elsa Bloodstone is probably more known in like the general like MCU people, just because she's actually appeared in the movie. Granted, like a short.
Which
I mean,
movie?
Werewolf by Night. I guess not a movie, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but nobody watched Werewolf by Night.
Everybody watched Werewolf by Night. It was very popular. Just nobody cared about Elsa Bloodstone.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, other than that, we got one more piece of news for you. This one is big for the Pokemon people. It has been rumored, it's not 100%, but it's been
Dylan, you
rumored.
can't call Japanese people Pokemon people, all right?
Pokemon news. Stop touching your mic!
But I want to play with the spring.
According to reliable sources, and this is like a genuine rumor, like not like a, oh, maybe. Apparently, Ash is set to return as the main protagonist of the next Pokemon series, Past Horizons. Oh my god. And apparently, alongside the return of Ash is Serena as one of his traveling companions. So we went from, with both the original voice actors returning, we went from probably never seeing Ash again to a very high likelihood that we'll be seeing Ash again as a main character.
Well, it's funny because among people who really like the anime,
Mhm.
they actually preferred. I think it was the Sword and Shield one.
Horizons?
Was there Horizons
Well,
of Sword and Shield? I
there's
thought
Jo- oh.
Horizons was Scarlet Violet.
Wait, no, there's Journey. Wait, are you
But
talking
like
about
it was,
the one
I
with
think it was
Nico?
the first one where Ash was gone.
Oh yeah,
Or Ash wasn't the main focus.
that was
Like that's like a
Horizons.
cult favorite in the Pokemon anime fans.
Well, the thing is, it's actually, to my knowledge, apparently it's a good show. I mean, it's good a couple seasons, but it's just like people still miss Ash, of
Ow!
course.
Yeah. Sorry, the spring detached and hit my finger.
Oh my god. But yeah, so
Please.
very reliable sources saying that Ash and Serena are going to return as protagonists of the upcoming series. People are 50-50 because obviously it's Ash. Who doesn't want Ash? But at the same time, people I think prefer the idea of from now on being like
Ash's
Ans-
story is finished.
yeah, like not anthological, not anthropomorphic. What's VHS called or considered? What's the genre of VHS?
Analog.
Not analog.
Um,
Oh shoot, what is it?
Stop talking for a second. I know it. Don't say it once you've got it. I'm trying to remember it.
That is not.
It's another word for non-serialized.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm trying to remember. Oh god, this is embarrassing. We're both movie buffs. This is embarrassing.
I used the term just the other day.
Oh, god damn it! I was so close. Tell me when you want. Let me know when you want me to tell you. He cut off his mic, his headset, and muted his mic. That's crazy work. For those of you at home, Mateo, look at me if you're listening. Oh,
It's not anthology.
it is anthology. That is it. That is it.
Anthology.
It's an
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Whew.
Anthological. I don't know where I was going, but yeah. So people liked the idea since Ash's story's over. They like the idea of the Pokemon series from here on out being an anthology series. So every couple seasons, for every new generation, it would be a new protagonist for a few seasons. Which I don't mind the idea of either. Actually, it kind of went that way with Ash already, but just like it was just Ash the whole time. It's unknown whether they're going to return as adults or though. Because if it's adult Ash, that would be pretty rad. Actually, I would totally love to see adult Ash for a season.
All I'm saying is I just want one season where we get Ash, who is like black and white era Ash. All right.
No, we don't.
No, sorry,
want
not black and white, XY.
There you go.
Sorry,
XY.
like the more grown up Ash.
Yeah, the grown up Ash. I would not mind like a red early 20s type of Ash. After he's like become a Pokemon champion, he's just kind of doing stuff for the sake of doing. He's doing side quests essentially.
I do think it would be cool if we got a Pokemon series that was like actually accurate to the story of the games, though, for the most part.
I don't mind that. I kind of don't mind them being separate. I mean, you have Origins, that kind of.
No, but like not that has to be what they do going forward, but like I'm just saying like a black and white anime that actually is the story of black and white.
You know what? Oh,
would
you know
be
what?
really cool.
No, you know what I would love? I would love for Ash to kind of work as a Leon for the Pokemon series going forward. Where like he sometimes he's the main character, other times he's like a side character
Leon was never the main character.
of the games he's in.
No, Leon's not the main character. Hop is the side character there, and your main character is.
No, Leon S. Kennedy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Leon the Pokemon
I forgot
character.
that character existed. I do not care for any of the Sword and Shield stuff, man.
I actually like Leon and Hop.
I haven't seen.
I
the
think
Journeys
they're
yet, so
they're actually decent.
I don't know who Hop
NPCs.
is, but
Hop is your rival of that game.
Oh, but yeah, no. So I was thinking like Leon S. Like sometimes he'll come back for a series, he'll be the main character. Otherwise, he'll be a side character, like in like
Sorry,
RE6 or something.
I just think it's funny that we had totally different Leons in mind.
Yeah, that's really funny considering Resident Evil 9 is just around the corner. But that's it for the news. In my opinion, pretty solid news week actually. So got some real bangers in there.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, we kind of peaked at Olympic skiers injecting their penises with acid.
It was good. That was good. Yeah. Mateo, do you got any like personal news? Anything else you want to slide in there for the sake of it?
Dylan's gay.
No.
No. Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day. I forgot we didn't.
Happy birthday to Dylan.
Oh,
Wish
thank
him
you.
a happy birthday.
Thank
I
you.
mean, Mason did, but like Nathan, Jarrett, you ingrates.
I assume Jared's gonna do it in his audio.
Did you ever do your response or our video where it was the responses?
Well, no, because of my computer getting swapped out, I spent the whole of yesterday, or not yesterday, the whole of the Thursday, like legitimately like 6 hours just setting
I
everything.
feel
back
like
up on
I feel
computer.
like maybe we shouldn't do responses there. I mean, we can just talk about them on the episodes if for like the week before. I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I guess we'll consider it further.
Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day. See,
Mason's my Valentine. Sorry, Olivia. He's all mine.
I don't have a Valentine.
It's me.
Yeah. So happy
What?
Valentine.
You don't want it to be me? F- you.
Happy Valentine's Day to those at home watching on YouTube. Those four of you who aren't me and Mateo, and or those two of you who aren't me, Mateo, Brigham, and Milo. Otherwise, I got nothing else. You got anything else?
So wait, happy Valentine's Day to your mom and who else?
My mom doesn't watch this. I refuse to let my mom watch the podcast.
I'm kidding. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. But yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this out because of the jokes you made, Mateo.
Cut it short like a.
No, we can't end on Jewish baby. We gotta go.
We can't do that again. That bit's done.
It's over. It's over. You're not gonna see it for at least a week.
Or will you?
Yeah. I don't know. Music. Whoa.
Sunday morning.